friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom to a daughter in the second grade. She is an only child, and here at my channel you're going to find a ton of homeschool content and book hauls and Amazon hauls and all the things mom life. And today, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to share that I am in collaboration with Ashley over at the Dash of Home. She is an amazing homeschool mama, and I will have her channel linked below to go share some love over there. And I'll have a playlist as well linked below. And we're going to talk to you guys. It's kind of like a homeschool back to school week. And so I'll be uploading a series of videos this week. And I'm so excited. So today we're going to talk about any new curriculum that we're adding into our day-to-day. And if that is something that interests you, then keep on watching. When I first saw this going up, I thought, I'm not going to have any content to share because I've purchased my curriculum and I am set and I am ready to go. Boy, was I wrong. I always think I'm ready and set, and then new shiny things poke out at me, intrigue me, interest me, and I end up buying more or switching things around. So here's my homeschool curriculum update for you. Not a whole lot has changed, at least core-wise, but so I did purchase Fix It Grammar, the Nose Tree Level 1. A bunch of people commented on that video stating that they think my daughter might be too young because this is geared more towards like 3rd through 5th. I am so glad that someone informed me of that because I just automatically assumed level 1 meant level like 1 grade-wise. So I'm very nervous to start this. I do think that she would be okay, but because I am hesitant now, I did find something to take its place, at least for maybe half of the year. And then I could see where she's at and see how it's going and see if we can start Fix It Grammar. So I got editor in chief, and it is beginning 1, grammar disasters and punctuation faux pas. I think that's how you say it. So this goes through grades pre-K to 12, and I want to say this is grades for 2, 3. I want to say that it's not something that's going to last us through the whole year. Yeah, so there are 16 lessons, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it goes through capitalization, punctuation, and a, verb tenses, contractions, nouns and pronouns, singular and plural nouns, am, is, and are, verbs, I and me, subject verb agreement, was and were, run-on sentences, sentence fragments, good and well, comparisons, and homophones. I took this because this seemed like, okay, so for example, first of all, I love that these are perforated pages. So I can easily rip these out because it does have that perforated line. So for this is lesson 1 on capitalization. The first word of a sentence is capitalized. So then it talks about proper nouns, a person's name, nickname, relationship, initials. It tells you everything that's capitalized. And then they get short like paragraphs. It's kind of similar to Fix It Grammar, honestly. But they get these short paragraphs, and it tells them how many are needing to be capitalized in the paragraph. So they read this little paragraph and then it wants you to correct the capital letters. So I think there's six in this lesson for lesson 1. So I'm really excited. I think we're going to like the ease of direction, and the only thing it's not really stating. Okay, so it does show you like what a comma is, but it's not showing you like for capitalization you have those 3 lines under the letter that needs to be capitalized. They're not mentioning this. So I don't know if they're just gonna have you circle or what, but we're gonna find out, and I'm excited. I mean, this is like 16 lessons, so I figure I hate to do it once a week because I feel that things could get forgotten from lesson to lesson. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. There are beginner book 2, I believe, too, so we'll see how this is. If this is very easy for her to grasp, then we might just sink our teeth into this and see where this goes. Either way, she'll be doing some type of grammar. Next up is, I've shared this in a previous video for my mental health unit, but we are doing 180 days of social emotional learning. Now, I wasn't going to do this because I thought, another workbook, another thing to add on. But honestly, I'm not really concerned about all the writing in it. This is going to be more of a conversation level work. So I could be just reading this, but I think it's going to stem a ton of conversation. And that is my main goal, is to really talk about courage to help others, ways to say thank you, finding the things you like, how to solve problems, how to be thankful, how to communicate well. There are a few things in here that, I might have her circle or stuff like that, but my main focus isn't necessarily the book work of like her sitting there and completing the task. It's more of just us having the conversations on the topics that are so important in this book. So I do plan to add this either into morning basket or like our morning work. We will see. So next thing up is, I did take out, I'm not going to be repurchasing Generation Genius. Now, I did a whole video on Generation Genius and I expressed how much I love it, and I just don't want to pay for another thing right now. We loved it. We have not been using that much of it because we started it kind of as we were finishing our year, and we haven't really done a whole lot this summer. And we were trying to do some stuff with friends for science, and so I kind of wanted something a little bit more low-key that I wasn't spending a ton of money on. So I got something super simple. This is the Big Science book for grades 2 through 3. This is color. It's beautifully illustrated. Really good pictures. Oh, it's right on the front cover. Silly me. Okay, so they talk about weather, insects and spiders, reptiles, mammals, seeds and plants, ocean life, birds, and more. Lots of good things in here. And I don't expect us to finish this the whole year, as it is 2 through 3, so we might cut it that in half. Next up is, I got, to pair with this book, I got Cut and Paste Science. This is literally a teacher-made workbook, but it's as easy as it sounds, as it's literally cut and paste diagramming. So like they have a tree in all seasons. And for me, I feel like my kid is really going to remember something that she physically has to cut and put on a diagram or a sentence or something. It's just another way for her to really memorize and really remember the topics that we're learning. Now, something to pair with this is, it's technically reading. So it is the Evan Moore Nonfiction Reading Practice for grade 2. But this is at reading at 3 levels. So whoever saw my last video, I thought I picked up grade 3, but this is grade 2. But it is 3 levels for success, and they cover topics in social studies, science, health, math, technology, and the arts. There are 3 reading selections on the same topic at 3 levels. Okay, that makes much more sense. And then they do have words to know in here, but I thought this would be a really good way to add in some nonfiction, and we're big readers here, so I'm going to throw this in where I see fit. I'm not quite sure where that is yet. So that is it. That is all of the extracurriculums that I did not initially purchase. The only thing that I don't have with me is the new Good and the Beautiful level 2. We have the old version, which is no longer for sale. It is officially out of stock. But I'm really wanting the new version after I saw the flip through on their website, and I love it. I think it will be great, but I really want the new one. So as soon as that one becomes available, I will be getting my hands on it. In fact, by the time you see this video, it will likely already be available. But yeah, that is it. So we are finishing these math books that we added on for the summer. This is subtraction facts that stick and addition facts that stick. And we haven't gotten very far, but I do plan on trying to hopefully be done with these by like the beginning of August. So we'll see. But yeah, the only other thing that we have that originally I have posted about was for social studies. I have her doing excuse me, this Harcourt really old as heck textbook, but I think we're going to skip this. I think I could just pull resources from my library or on Teachers Pay Teachers and not necessarily read out of this workbook or out of this textbook. Excuse me. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gives you any tips or things that you may like for your homeschool. But again, this is going to be a weekly video from me, that you're going to have a video every single week. So make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell to notify you of any future videos of mine. Please go give Ashley some love over at Dash of Home and tell her that I sent you. And yeah, leave me in the comments what you guys are adding or taking out of what you originally picked for the year. And check out the playlist as well, and that will have a lot of other mamas who are joining in on this collaboration. And that is it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.